Hello guys, welcome to Online Web Tutor. I am Sanjay. We are learning CodeIgniter for framework tutorial. This is our part number 33. Inside this video session guys, we will discuss about file upload validation rules. And also guys, if you are looking about the blog articles of PHP, CodeIgniter for MySQL and WordPress, then you need to must visit this website. This is a blogging website where we have posted several interesting articles of these topics. Now if I back to browser, go at this website called onlinewebtutorblog.com. Inside this you will find about several categories like MySQL, WordPress, CodeIgniter 4 and PHP 4. Right now only 4 categories we have, and inside each category we have interesting articles. Like recently we have posted called CodeIgniter for upload image with form data using Ajax request. If I scroll down, here we have called a simple form data submission using Ajax request. Here we have that how can we remove public and index.php from URL. Now if we go inside this PHP 4 section, here we have all about the introduction of PHP 4 routes, PHP 4 CRUD operation, and several interesting topics we can find inside this blogging website. Now let's get started about file validation upload rules. Now if I back to editor, in the last video of a file upload, we had seen a small snippet of code where we did all about file validation, and that video was actually part number 28. Inside that video, if you have remembered, then this piece of line of code actually we have added. While uploading file type, we are checking image file extension. Simply we have checked that if that image has extension of this array variable, means array values, then we are going to upload that image inside our application. Otherwise we will have error something invalid file type selected. Now instead of using this validation in a custom way, we have a file upload validation rule. Inside that rule we have some specific rules for file upload only. We need to use that, and easily we can handle file upload in CodeIgniter for application. Now if I scroll to top of this file, let's create a method public function, let's say file rule, and inside this simply we are going to call a view file. Let's return view, and inside this we are going to call, let's say, file hyphen rule. Now the next step, we need to create this file inside views folder. So back to views folder, go inside this, and we are going to create that file at the root of this views folder. Now inside this simply we are going to create a form element. Inside this I am going to take a simple paragraph tag, and let's say that select file. Inside this we are going to take input type file which has a name attribute of, let's say, profile underscore image. Successfully we have now created a form tag. Inside that form tag we have a paragraph tag, and we have a label and input type file button. Now next we need to create a submit button. So go here, let's say button, and simply I'm going to write the value of this button equals to submit, and the type of this button should be a submit button. If I go at the opening of this form tag, now we need to mention some attributes. So let's say method equal to post. As we are uploading a file from this form tag, it means ink type equal to multipart form data, and also we need to define a action URL. So let's say action, back to routes.php. Now what I will do, simply we are going to use the same method for the get request type and the post request type. Means this is the method which is going to accept both for get and post. So that's why we are going to use match keyword, means match method inside this get post site controller, and inside that site controller we have a method called file rule, and simply let's say file hyphen rule. Copy this route name back here inside this view file, and inside this action attributes, let's say site URL, and inside this I am putting file hyphen rule. Now everything is set now for this view file and for this route. So if I copy back to browser, and here if I get rid of this public because it is going to run without public as well, and simply if I type file hyphen rule, now as we can see that this is the layout what we have created. Now while selecting any file from this button, right now we are able to upload any type of file. Either it will be a PDF, document file, images, and so on. But how can we apply some validation rules to actually restrict only for the images? Like if we want to upload images only, or let's say to restrict to a particular size. Now for the validation, first of all we need to understand about what are the file upload validation rules. Now if we go to the official website of CodeIgniter.com, this is the official website of CodeIgniter. Go to documentation. This is CodeIgniter 4 section. Click on online user guide, library reference. Inside this we can see all about validation, and inside this validation documentation here we can see all about available rules, and this is here we have called rules for file uploads. Click on this link. Now as we can see that we have several rules, its parameter and its description. So here we have called uploaded, max size, max dimension, MIME in, extension in, is image. So several rules we have. So we are going to use few of rules from this list, and let's say that how can we validate for the max size as well as how can we restrict for the upload image only. Now if I back to editor, go inside controller, and let's say that first of all this method is going to accept post request as well. So get method equal to post, and inside this let's say that file equal to this request. Here we have a get file method, and inside this we need to pass the name attribute, and this is something profile image. Now next we need to define some rules of file upload. So rules here, and inside these rules this is an array, and inside this simply what I will do, the name attribute, this is something profile underscore image, and inside this double quotes we need to provide our rule. So as we can see that if I make some zoom, so inside this code, a small snippet code, as we can see that this is the name attribute right here with the name of avatar, and inside this we have called uploaded a rule. If we say its description, so fails if the name of the parameter does not match with the name of any uploaded files. It means here we have a different name attributes, let's say profile image, and if we supply a different name here, then it is going to not validate. It means this is a validation. It means the name here and the name here should be equal. So the first rule we are going to apply, the name attribute should be same. So copy that, go here and pasting it here. So in our case, instead of avatar, we have profile image. So copy and paste. So the name attribute and the uploaded file should have the same value. Next we have called max size. This is the name attribute, and here we have actually restricted with this size. As we can see here, this 1024 is in KB. It means we are restricted to upload our file to 1 MB. If we upload more than 1 MB file, then it is going to give some error. Again here, so going to the next rule, let's apply this max size. So I'm going to copy, putting a pipe symbol to add another rule, view toggle word wrap. So max size, here we have to provide our name attribute. This is for our max size. So we have restricted file upload to 1 MB because this size in KB. Now the next rule we are going to apply that only images should be uploaded. So for the images, we can use isImage rule. Now here as we can see that fails if the file cannot be determined to be an image based on MIME type. So the next rule is image, copy, back to editor, putting a pipe symbol, is image, and inside this we need to provide the name attribute. We have now provided all the rules. Go here and let's say that if this validate, we need to provide our rules. Inside this, let's return view file hyphen rule. Let's say validation, and this validator. Otherwise, let's say print r. I'm going to cut this line from here, go inside this else block. It means we have no error. Simply we are going to print all the details into the browser. Let's say echo pre tag, and all we have done. Back to file rule, go here at the top of this form element and simply if let's say it's set, inside this let's say validation, simply I'm going to list all the errors. So validation, and let's say list errors. Now if we save all these changes, back to browser, reload this page, let's choose any file from the system. So click on choose file, back to downloads, let's select the invalid file. So inside this case I am uploading let's say about us.php. This is a PHP file. Click on submit. Now we are getting an error called profile image is not a valid. It means we need to upload the image file. Again, if you click on choose file, go here, and as we can see that this is an image but the size is 7.7 MB. Now we are going to choose that, click on submit. Now profile image is too large of a file. So it means the two rules what we have actually written here called max size and image worked properly. And also for this uploaded, if we actually change the name attribute here, then it will give, because this name attribute what we have passed here and the name attribute here should be match. Back to browser, let's choose any valid file, and as we can see that this is the image satisfies all the rules what we have supplied. Click on submit. Now as we can see that this is our output. Again, if we're going to choose a file, let's go to downloads, select any image which is invalid, click on submit. We are getting this error. And one more thing, that here as we can see that we are getting profile underscore image. As we know that how can we change the message to our custom message, because this is the name attribute which is not user friendly. Now if we want to change this rule, simply we need to define inside our custom messages. So I hope guys, actually we had discussed the several important file upload validation rules inside this video. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.